Good morning, my dear students. In previous session, we discussed about what are the difference between overhead system and underground system, where we using underground system. So, what are the advantages of underground system? We studied. Now we discuss construction of cables and classifications of cables. Construction of cables. How to construct the cables? Normally, cables have more layers, more insulation required. Compared to overhead system, underground cables require more insulations and more layers. So the cost of underground cables are very more. So this is the construction of cables. What are the layers are in cables? If you observe cable carefully, there is a conductors. Three conductors. This is a three core cable. If there is a single conductor, that is a single core cable. Three conductors, three core cable. So in between conductor to conductor, there is a paper insulation. If you observe carefully, in between conductor to conductor, there is a paper insulation. Normally, in cables, there is a proximity effect is considered. Already I told that what is the proximity effect. So in order to overcome that one, we putting in between conductor to conductor, there is a paper insulation. Around the paper insulation, again one layer is placed, that is lead sheath. So above the lead sheath, we placed one more layer, that is bedding. Around the bedding, there is a armoring. Finally, that is a serving. So depend upon voltage levels, we using the number of layers. So some of the, if there is a less voltage handle the cable, so they have only lead sheath bedding or only lead sheath. If the voltage is very more, definitely there is a bedding, armoring and serving. Each and every layer having their own properties to protect the conductor. The main aim of number of layer is to protect the conductors. So in order to overcome the breakdown of conductors, we use the number of layers one by cores or conductors. What are the different? Second one is insulation. So in between conductor to conductor, there is a insulation, metallic sheath, bedding, armoring, serving. First, cores are conductors. The conductors are made of tinned copper or aluminum and are usually stranded in order to provide flexibility to the cable. The larger the conductor, the greater the amount of current can flow through the conductor. Already we discussed types of conductors. What are the different materials used for the conductors? Mainly we using the conductors copper or aluminum. So copper having very good conductive material, but the main drawback of copper is there is more cost. So that will handle more density of current also copper. That's another advantage of copper. But aluminum in cost point of view cheap compared to copper. But the main drawback of aluminum is it is very less weight. Because of less weight, there is a more breakdowns of conductors, more possibilities. The aluminum or copper conductor carries the electrical current. Aluminum conductor are usually used for medium voltage distribution networks requiring long distance and extensive cabling. Copper cables are used for short link in substations and industrial installation where smaller cables are higher power transmitting properties are required. So in this way they having, so normally in cables also we using number of layers we using. So the main in cables we using copper as a conductor or aluminum as a conductor, depend upon application we using the conducting material. Insulation. So what is the purpose of insulation? Everyone know the insulation which opposes the flow of electric current around the conductor. It is necessary to provide insulation to prevent electrical shocks. Each core or conductor is provided with a suitable thickness of insulation. The thickness of layer depend upon the voltage to be withstood by the cable. So already I told that every conductor to conductor there is a in between conductor to conductor insulation is provided. So what is the purpose of insulation? So each core or conductor is provided with a suitable thickness of insulation. The thickness of layer, the layer is depend upon the voltage to be withstood by the cable, and depend upon the voltage we providing the insulation in between conductor. Metallic sheath. Around the insulation there is a metallic sheath in order to protect the cable from moisture, gases, or other damaging liquids, acid or alkalis in the soil and atmosphere. A metallic sheath of lead or aluminum is provided over the insulation as shown in figure. Already we see the metallic sheath around the insulation. There is a metallic sheath. The main aim to metallic sheath is in order to protect the cable from moisture, gases and other damaging liquids. The second function of the metallic screen is to form a radial barrier to prevent humidity from penetrating the cable insulation system. These are the two important for the metallic sheath, two applications of metallic sheath. Bedding. Over the metallic sheath is applied a layer of bedding which consists of fibrous material like jute or hessian tape. The purpose of bedding is to protect the metallic sheath against corrosion and form mechanical injury to armoring. So the main aim of providing bedding is to protect the metallic sheath. Armoring. Over the bedding, armoring is provided which consists of one or two layers of galvanized steel wire or steel tape. Its purpose is to protect the cable from mechanical injury while laying it or handling it. Armoring may not be done in the case of some cables. Finally, serving. In order to protect armoring from atmospheric condition, a layer of fibrous material like jute similar to bedding is provided over the armoring. This is known as serving. So every layer is protected by another layer. There are number of layers in cables. So depend upon voltage. The number of layers are depends. Armoring and serving are only applied to the cables for the protection of conductor insulation and to protect metallic sheath from mechanical injury. In order to protect metallic sheath from mechanical injury, we providing armoring and serving. Next important topic is cables for underground service may be classified into two ways according to the type of insulating material. So which type of insulating materials we using? There are number of types of insulating materials. So which type of insulating material used for the manufacturers? The voltage for which they are manufactured. However, the later method of classification is generally preferred according to which cables can be divided into following groups. So the cables can be classified mainly from the according to from the first one is type of insulating material. Second one is so how much the voltage handles depends upon voltage we can be classify the cables means that is a handle low voltages or high voltages or extra high voltages. So depend upon voltage the construction of cable is definitely changes. So the cables can be classified into low tension cables. Low tension cables up to 1000 volts. Up to 1 kV we using we call it as low tension cable. High tension cable up to 11 kV. Super tension cable from 22 kV to 33 kV. Extra high tension cable from 33 kV to 66 kV. Extra super voltage cable beyond 132 kV. So depend upon voltage, we can classify the cables like as low tension, high tension, super tension, extra high tension, finally extra super voltage which is called ESV, extra super voltage beyond 132 kV. Classification of three-phase underground cable. To deliver three-phase power, either three-core cable, three-core means three conductors, or three single-core cables may be used. For voltage up to 66 kV, three-core cable is preferred due to economic reasons. For voltage beyond 66 kV, three-core cables become too large and bulky and therefore single-core cables are used. So mainly there is a belted cables which are high voltage we using belted cables. As the name suggests, it has an additional layer of oil impregnated paper which is wound around the insulated conductors. Such an arrangement is useful for low and medium voltage levels up to 11 kV. Up to 11 kV we using belted cables. The belted cable having oil impregnated paper. So oil impregnated paper means that is a insulation paper. If a paper is dipped into oil, that becomes oil impregnated. So that will having withstand voltage. That paper having withstand the voltage. That's a very good insulator. Oil impregnated paper. So in belted cables we using oil impregnated layer or means paper. Screened cables usually used only in particular application with specialized construction. These underground cables can be further divided as H-type and SL-type cable. From 22 kV to 66 kV, we use screened cables. Up to 11 kV, we using belted cables. Up to 22 kV to 33 kV, we using screened cables. Finally, pressure cables. These are used when the voltage requirement exceeds 66 kV and solid cables cannot be used. Either pressured gas or pressured oil is used in these cables. So up to 11 kV we using belted cables. In belted cables we using oil impregnated papers. Up to 22 to 66 kV we using screen cables. In screen cables having number of layers or more. In pressure cables we additionally adding one pressured gas. Mainly pressured gas is nothing but SF6 gas or pressurized oil, that is a normally insulation oil we use it. For handling more voltages we must put the in the cable. Definitely we using pressurized gas, that is the SF6 gas is a very good insulator. We using SF6 gas or pressurized oil which is used in transformer also we using the oil, that is a transformer oil that is used for both cooling and insulation. Here we use it for insulation purpose. That will handle in pressure cables handles more voltages above 66 kV we using pressured cable. Definitely there is a pressurized gas or pressurized oil we using. A cable may have one or more than one core depend upon the type of service for which it is intended. It may be single core, two core, three core, four core, etc. Depend upon the voltage and application. Be using single conductor or two conductors or three conductors. Depend upon application. So single core low tension cable. Please see the diagram for single core. If you observe diagram carefully, this is a single core low tension cable. They having only one conductor. In between conductor to this is a stranded copper conductor. We using copper as a conductor. So this is a impregnated paper, lead sheet, serving. So in between conductor to lead sheet, there is a impregnated paper. So these are handled only 6600 volts, which is 6.6 kV. The cable has ordinary construction because the stress developed in the cable for low voltages are generally small. So the number of layers are less. So why? Because there is a handle only 66.6 kV only 6600 volts, which is a 6.6 kV. So in between conductor and lead sheet they have only one impregnated paper, which is very good insulator, which is used for very good insulator impregnated paper. They have around the lead sheet they have only serving, only one layer, that is called serving. Number of times I told that depend upon applications only we using the number of layers or adding the oil or adding the SF6 gas or impregnated papers are used. Diagram for belted cable. Already we discussed the belted cable for used for 22 kV to 33 kV depend upon application we using the belted cable. If you observe the belted cable, this is a three core, they having three conductors. So in between conductor to conductor, thickness of insulation between conductors, this is a paper belt. In between paper belt and lead sheet, there is a thickness of insulation between conductor and sheet. This is another thickness. Once again, there is a in between conductor to conductor thickness of insulation between conductors. This is a paper belt. In between conductor and lead sheet, there is a thickness of insulation between conductor and sheet. Here also under layers are not there. There is a bed. There is no bedding, armoring, and serving. So in the only they depend upon application, means there are that will handle only 22 kV or 33 kV. So the number of layers are less and use very good insulation material in between lead sheet and also conductor. We using very good conductor. So this is H-type cables. So in H-type cables, please observe carefully. There is a conductors, three conductors. So in between conductor, there is a paper insulation, metallic screen, conducting belt, lead sheath, bedding, armoring, serving. All the layers are present in H-type cables. If you observe carefully, there is a three conductors. In three conductors, there is a metallic screen, paper insulation, conducting belt, lead sheath, bedding, armoring, serving. This is a H type of cable. Thank you.